Prions. Nous implorons humblement, Seigneur, ta tendresse. Donne à tes serviteurs, purifiés par la conversion et formés par les bonnes œuvres, de persévérer dans tes commandements d'un cœur sincère et d'arriver sans encombre aux fêtes de Pâques. Par Jésus-Christ, ton Fils, notre Seigneur, qui vit et règne avec toi dans l'unité du Saint-Esprit, un seul Dieu pour les siècles des siècles. Amen.
This is how far I've gotten in my little bear hat. I'm almost done. I just have to finish this paneling up here, and then I want to fix this pointy thing at the end. I'm just going to tuck it in and sew it like that. This is what it looks like on, and then you're just going to be able to tie it in a knot. I don't know if I should increase and make it like a floppy hood, or then if I decrease it'll come in like this. I'm not sure. I think I have one episode left of Severance season 2, and I don't know if it lives up to the hype for me.
And I'm gonna respectfully request that you don't fall.
Okay, I decided to do decreases on the top. It kind of comes in a little bit. I don't know, it looks kind of wonky. Okay, it's definitely a little misshapen right here on this side, but there's no way I'm gonna go back and fix it. Yeah, that's how I treat all my projects. It's not very good mindset, but I just really hate taking things apart, so I rarely ever do. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna tie it off, and then I'm gonna start working on the ears. Okay, I made an ear, but I'm thinking I kind of want them bigger.
Consider the source, okay? Like attracts like. And if freaking nerds are commenting on my stuff,
It's really, really cute from the front. However, it looks like shit from the side and the back, so I'm not going to show you. I'll probably try and fix it later on in the week, but I don't want to look at yarn right now, so that's not happening. It's literally 4:20 in the afternoon. I think I have been working on this since like 9 or 10 a.m. I wouldn't say I'm a particularly fast or slow crocheter. I'm just medium, I guess. I didn't take apart a lot of it, but I did kind of have to play around to mess with the fitting. A little bear hood. I also wanted to do some sewing today, but I don't think I'm going to finish like a whole garment. So to stay on theme, I have this Trader Joe's hoodie that I thrifted from this guy named Adrian. Whoever you are, wherever you are, thank you so much for putting this in Goodwill bins. And there's a really cute graphic on the back. My plan is to embroider some ears right here. I think that would be really, really cute. I think this is all of the black yarn that I have left, so I'm going to make do with this.
Oh, how cute is that? That's just normal. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I really don't want to mess this up, so I'm actually going to measure some fabric chalk and this headband. And I want the ears to be, I guess here's good, maybe a little more spread out. Just going to draw a line, and I really hope that's even. These are my ears. Line them up. Okay, wait, that's so cute. Okay, slay. Maybe just a little further down. So like here and here.
But the tooth crippling one? Stanley says that there's no...
Okay, are you ready? These are my new ears. It's kind of giving Mickey if I made them a little bigger. I want them to give bear. And I don't know if it's doing that. To me it is, kind of. I love these. I think they're so cute. It's not like a perfect match, but it works. And this also took me like literally less than an hour, so super quick and easy. I was looking through my painting sketchbook and I came across this. I painted this in 2015. I think her name is Banana Jamma on YouTube or something, but she does a lot of like Disney paintings and this was one of them, so I copied it. Sorry girl. I wanted to do another stained glass piece. I found this image on Pinterest, like these fairies on some stained glass, so I really like the middle panel. That's what I'm going for. This is how far I got in the little painting. I started like the green at the top and I sketched everything out. I forgot that this takes forever to fill in because there's just so many squares. I tried to make some of them like really big so I didn't have to like mix as many colors. Yeah, so definitely not gonna finish this today, but I will work on it throughout the week. I woke up way later than I wanted to, but I stayed up last night reading Hermione fanfics, so that's why. I'm reading this one called The Best of Me by Mrs. Wren. I think I'm like 3 or 4 chapters in. It's pretty good so far. My friend is coming over today for our Twilight Marathon, so I have to set up my little floor desk. She's coming over at 2 and she usually leaves pretty late, so I'm thinking if I go on a run beforehand and wash my hair before she gets here, and I can go right to sleep afterward when she leaves. That, quite honestly, is probably the move. I weighed myself this morning and I just took a massive dump, and I weighed myself again. I literally lost a pound. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like 10:30 in the morning now, so a little late start, but I'm gonna do some work on my laptop and then probably, I think I've decided to go on a run at noon-ish if it's not raining, because it's very, very cloudy and gloomy outside right now. It's not supposed to rain until like the nighttime, so we'll see. I have a very weird layout in my room, but whenever my friends come over, I like to move this desk from under my bed into like the middle so that we can hang out here. So the top desk part is just a slab of wood, and then the legs are attached with just like really thin pieces of wood. And I built this part actually because I wanted a kotatsu table. So when it's like really, really cold, I lay a blanket and then put the wood over it and have a little heater underneath to trap the heat. Really nice, very easy table setup, and I can move it around. It's like kind of the perfect height to sit at, and I love working from the ground in like a coffee table. So I sit back here and I work under my bed sometimes because I just find it more comfortable to sit on the ground and focus like that. I really have to say this bottle is like the worst bottle to put acetone in because it is so hard to pour. And I feel like you waste half the product because it spills everywhere. I'm doing my nails, so I have to remove this first. Is this the best way to remove your nails? No, obviously, but it's how I do it. I think the acetone removed some of the varnish on my desk here, like this circle was where my shot glass was. Oh. Oops. All my nails are different lengths because they break at different rates. Yeah. While my nails are naked, I like to apply moisturizer onto them just to give them a short little second to breathe before I put more polish on. Give them a nice little massage. I just do this and let them rest for a bit. I did some really light cardio and weights. I'm gonna have this for a little lunch. I swear I was gonna do more today, but then I got cramps like halfway through the day and I decided to come home and do nothing. So that's what I did. I don't know if gummies are a good idea, but you know, I just haven't been on a different plane of existence in a long time. I think we've all gone through this experience. Yeah. Here's something amazing about it. I'm trying to up my history knowledge as well, so I'm reading this. I want to take notes and do like more research on the side. I'm just gonna curl up and exist today and then fall asleep reading fanfiction. It's finally Friday. I know it's bad for me, but I have such an incapability of saying no to free food. I am once again drinking coffee at almost 6 p.m. And I ripped off basically all my nails, so I have to redo them, and it's been like 4 days, so that's quite concerning. I think I'm just gonna do like a maroon red, and I also have been obsessed with dipping some fruit into peanut butter protein. That's been really, really yummy. I repainted my nails and my thumb already chipped. If I talk about it, I'm gonna scream, so no more. Anyways, I have a ton of notebooks. These ones are my favorite. Just like a plasticky cover, and then they're dotted It's like the perfect size. I have 3 of them in rotation, and they've been in rotation since like 2017, 2018, so damn near a fucking decade, and I can't get through them. And I especially want to start taking notes when I watch media. So when I watch like YouTube videos or podcasts or anything that strikes like something that I can dig deeper in myself for like reflection, or just like a random thought that pops in, I want to write it down just so that I can keep it in my brain or come back to it at a later point and delve deeper into whatever I was thinking at the moment. Figured tonight I would work on my junk journal. I know it looks insane, but oh my god, things keep falling out. But this is what I've completed so far, and then this is all the stuff that I have collected that I'm going to make into a spread now. And I think I'm gonna go back in time a little bit and do a spread on my New York trip that I did last year, just because I have the stuff and I don't know what to do with it. So into the junk journal it goes. And I'm really excited because last time I did it, I finally got to use my Tombow adhesive, and I buy a ton of stationery that I never get to use. The bag is so cute, by the way, but it holds like all of my stickers and my stationery. So I have like letter stamps. It's just all stuff that I've collected over the years. I only did like 3 pages. This is my New York spread, and you can open it up. And I added some stuff. I don't know, I really like keeping my receipts, but it's not always like pretty to look at. So I just kind of hid it behind here. And then this is just another spread of some things that I picked up recently. This last page is giving very holiday. I have like a little note that I wrote myself back here. So that's why this page exists, because I built it around writing myself something, and then I wanted to include it in here. Some other spreads. I literally took home leaves from Japan because they were so pretty. I had to include them here. This is probably one of my favorite spreads just because of this art printed on these tickets. And then you can lift this part up, and I wrote about our day. Some more stuff. I really like this. We went to Joypolis and they had an Attack on Titan thing, but they did it all in Japanese, so we were just standing there like, and it was kind of intense. I really enjoyed that. And then we did the Team Labs Hong Kong, Snoopy Museum, some candy, and yeah, that's it. It's already like really thick, and I don't even think I'm like halfway through because I still have like a pretty decent chunk of this book left. This notebook's actually repurposed from one of my classes. We ended up only using like, I think like 5 pages from this notebook, so I was like, well, what the heck. So I cut out all the pages that we used in class, and I just like repurposed this notebook for junk journaling. And we had to decorate the cover, so that's why there's this, but I took the collage off of this side. And now to clean up this mess I made. I'm going to be doing some Spanish studying this morning and some light reading. I have my Viet coffee as well as a slice of toast. The sun came out, the birds are chirping outside. It's green, pink, it's beautiful.
He's been covering himself in glory.
It is so cold, I'm literally freezing, but it is 7 p.m. and the sun is out. So I'm going to go on a run because it's finally spring! But I'm freezing, I can't even talk, oh my god. I was supposed to wake up and get bagels with my friend, and then we were going to do work afterwards, but then their stomach started hurting, so we decided not to do that. I still got dressed and got ready this morning, feeling very gothic in this shirt. Oh, I kind of like it. Sometimes I don't like how black looks on me, but maybe I just need more of my skin coming out so it's not like so jarring. I pulled out this last night, which is crazy. I was scrolling through some videos and I was like, oh my god, I can make a bag charm. So I kind of scrounged around until I found my old materials. So I'll be using these, and I want to make a doll pattern. I know after a while these bands break. That looks good. First loop. Oh my god, this is kind of hard to do standing up. I'm not gonna lie, but hold on. Let me organize my bands. I still have the really old plastic hook, so I'm hoping that this plastic one doesn't break because I already taped it together. I don't know if you can see the tape right here, but it was already cracking when I was younger, so I already taped it. And I really hope it holds together for this. I really had to lock in for this one, but I added the arms and the legs, and now we start hooking. I guess that's what you call it. Okay, I'm kind of scared. I'm pretty sure I did this right though. Everything looks hooked. I had to lock in even more there, but I finished hooking everything. And now I have to pull it off.
The bands on this pipe because there's a lot of them. So you're going to carefully...
What the? I literally feel like this is gonna break. Okay, hold on. Crochet hook. Its head is off. Look at this little jiggly thing. It looks so funny. Oh my god, what does this remind me of? It looks like those like uncooked pancakes from some animated show. I have no idea what show, but that's what I'm thinking of. So you can do like stitches and add like button eyes, make it look more like a voodoo doll. So maybe I will do that before I add it as a charm. Okay, also I was worried that I wouldn't have enough bands. I literally have one left over. One. So very lucky. I found this random red button, so I added it, and then I also added some stitching to the side, but I want this to be a different color. I don't really like the red, so I think I'm gonna use the nail polish I'm wearing and paint it this maroon color. Okay, I don't know if that looks better, but I think it stands out more because the red and the pink were kind of blending together. But that's my little doll. I just tied it onto my everyday carry bag next to my potato. What it looks like. They're cute. Now this little guy's just gonna fling around here. I'm surprised my bands haven't like cracked since it's been over a decade since I've touched any of these materials, but I'm gonna make a baby chicken charm now. Now to take everything off. I have to go soon, so let's finish this. See what it looks like? I'll add it to my bag in a second. Made a little chick. I went out to run some errands really quick, and this is my outfit. Getting kind of late in the day. I didn't really buy anything besides my favorite sashimi bowl. It's only like $10 from the local market, and I absolutely love it. It's so yummy, and I went to a really cute little bookstore and everything, but didn't find anything I wanted to take home. Okay, since I still have all my supplies out, I think I'm gonna make a 3D turtle. I just found a tutorial for that, and it looks really cute. I do want to make a panda, but I don't know if I have enough black. Like, these are all the bands that I could find, and I know I have more. I just need to find them so that I can make more stuff. Every time I do these, I just hope and pray that I have enough bands of the color I need, because there's no way I'm buying more rainbow loom bands in my big ol' age. Okay, I've never done one where it's like 3D, where you like peel it off the loom and then keep building on top of it, but there are 10 loops on this one pin right here, and it's so hard to grab exactly the one you need. This is the final turtle. It has 4 little legs and a tail, and there's literally one rubber band holding everything together. I'm probably gonna use it as a keychain and just add it to my bag. Okay, I'm going freaking rainbow loom crazy, but I made another thing. A little mini Pooh Bear. And I'm not even kidding, I literally have one yellow band left, so got really lucky. I made these 2 like heart chains. I don't know if you can tell. One of them, I don't have clear bands, so this one I use like purple, and this one I use like yellow. I like the purple one more, but I'm hoping just to hang these either on my bag or off my phone, and maybe I can make them and give them to people. But I'm a little bit rainbow loomed out. It's been a few hours since I've been doing this. I have to move on. I have to do other things with my day. This was my rainbow loom journey. I don't know why I decided to do this today. I kind of feel like my bag is overflowing with stuff on it, and now I can put this on.
Cream.
Like, we went...
How small, babe?
I didn't do a lot of crafts, but I did pick up these 2 fabrics from Joann's closing sale. This one's like a green gingham print, and then this one was super cheap. It's like it's not a great material, it's still cotton, but it's like cherries on black. So I'm excited to use these if I ever get around to it. Hopefully you'll see it. And then I also picked up this red yarn for a project that I'm planning to do. I didn't need this much, but they did have a smaller version of this one, and this is like the shade of red that I wanted. That's it, not much to it.